Hello, Steve. Steve, you always joining our tour, and you always the first one. Hello, Margaret. Hello, Lynn, Sydney guy. Oh, you're a guy. Welcome, Lynn. Welcome to the tour. Hello, Judy. Oh, hello, Leonie. Long time no see. Welcome. Hello, Janet. Hello, Joanne. Hello, Tina. Good afternoon, Adrian. I'm always so happy to see you, Don. Welcome, Don. Oh, hello, my friend Anita. Hello, Rachel. Lots and lots of ducks. Too many ducks. In England now, is it around 11 a.m. Dawn? So Anita from Latvia, I think it's around noon time for you. It's beautiful, so beautiful today. It's sunny, the sun is shining. And hopefully we can see the sunset when we explore the temple.
Hello autumn and everyone. Or we have autumn, spring.
Season name. 11:25. Have you got lunch yet, Don? Randomly, both of my devices are only showing a back screen. Oh, there, yes. Sometimes like this. Sometimes we stream on Hago and we couldn't log in actually. So it could be very random. Oh really? Rachel, yours was black. You refresh and now it's frozen. And because you're frozen, so you probably cannot hear my voice.
So how about everybody?
How about the other folks? Can you still hear us or... Oh, you can hear. Okay, if you can hear me, then try to refresh again. Normally, if you refresh, it will be better. Hear voice, but picture frozen. Okay, that's strange. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing that I can do for you because the signal, my signal is normal. My signal is perfect. So yeah, it's all good for you, Lynn. So it's pretty random then. Oh my God, how about you, Richard? So some of you can hear, but it's frozen. Oh, that's strange.
Please refresh the page, or maybe the duck they like projects. On website is not.
Okay, so it's in the Hago app then.
Yeah, can you try it on the app?
Yeah. So you have to watch on the screen instead of the app.
Duck are chatting. Okay, see on now.
Okay.
Oh yeah, very random.
I have no idea because sometimes on our app, Hago will let us know about the signal, and if it's not correct from our side, we can try to fix it. But here from our side, it's all perfect. So there's nothing that I can do. And the only thing that you can do is maybe try to refresh the page on your laptop, or maybe try to, to quit the app and then log back in. Anyhow, good to see you all, everyone. Yeah, the app. So if you can still hear my voice, please try to watch it on the laptop, you know, if you have one. Or you can do it with Safari as well in your phone or in the Google Chrome. Yeah, I hope. Yeah, they're expecting food. So it's like, you know, they're actually coming to me, expecting me to give them something. But the problem is I don't have anything for them, so. So welcome everyone. There are 22 of us right now, and yeah, I hope that you have a beautiful day so far. And yeah, all right. So for this tour, we're gonna explore a very beautiful place actually. Yeah. No, I don't speak Dutch. I don't speak Dutch. But it's gonna be so beautiful. You know, everything gonna be so pretty. We are at a UNESCO heritage site right now. And what we do today is we're gonna explore a ancient temple in the cave. So an ancient temple in the cave. And we're gonna hop on our scooter actually. So Spring and I, Spring gonna drive you to the temple, and I will did a small hike to the mountain. And yeah, we will learn about the history of a very ancient temple. Half of them hidden in a cave, but the other half actually popping out from the mountain. You know, so it's very special to look at.
Very mysterious. And yeah, by the way, my name is Spring. Yeah, hello everyone.
And my name is Hugh. Yeah, so Hugh and Spring. And without further ado, let's get started. Oh,
really?
Yeah, they follow us, probably thinking that we supposed to carry like a big bag of food for them. But what to do, you know, we don't have anything.
It's weird. Normally they don't care.
It's funny sounds.
So funny.
It's like food, where's my food, right? Oh, we got a scooter coming. Run. Look at that. Oh, the scooter. All right. So, you know, if you are joining our tour, then please feel free to ask us all kind of questions that you have about Vietnam. You can ask us about Vietnam, about our religion, about Buddhism. And yeah, you can type down everything. And we would be very happy if you can make the chat become interactive. So yeah, please have fun. And the idea is that we hope you have a great time with us. And we hope that you will, you know, you will feel a little bit more relaxed and more joyful in our tour. So this is what Ninh Binh look like. So Ninh Binh, it is around 95 kilometers away from Hanoi. Hanoi is Vietnam capital, right? So it's actually very near to Hanoi. It's only around less than 2 hour drive. But it's totally different. Hanoi is very developed, right? It is the capital and the second biggest city in the country. But when you are driving for 2 hours, you will see this. So mainly in the city, we got a lot of rice field and terraces. And then there are a ton of limestone karst. They are just towering right in the middle of the rice field. So everything is super beautiful in the city. And in 2014, they are recognized as a UNESCO nature heritage in the whole world. So this is something special. This is a UNESCO site, and therefore most of the tourists coming this day, they are the foreigners. You know, the foreigners, people coming from the West. If you come here as a tourist, there are two things that you can do. The first thing is you can rent a bicycle. Most of the homestay will have the bicycle for free actually, so you don't have to pay. You know, with a bicycle, you can drive along the roads like that, and you can see all the duck, the chicken, the cows, and the goats as well. We actually have a lot of mountain goats, and normally they are roaming around the mountain. But yeah, sometimes you see a few of them on the street as well. Let me show you. There's actually one right there. I have to zoom in quickly. Yeah. So there's goats everywhere and cows. A lot of animals and rice field. So it's a very serene atmosphere. It's very peaceful and relaxing. But for now, what we do is we're gonna hop on this bike, and Spring gonna drive us to a ancient temple. All right. Hello, Terry. How are you doing? Hello, Wanderer. I love the name, Wanderer. There was a lot of things happen in the city. So it's a UNESCO site, and the Hollywood, they come here for their King Kong movie. So it's called Kong Skull Island, right? And they filmed here recently in 2017. So yeah, this is the place where King Kong was born. But what you do is, as a tourist, if you travel to the city, you can rent a bicycle and drive around. You can drive around the road like this and enjoy all the scenery. It's very beautiful. The second thing that you can do is you can hop on a boat, because Ninh Binh, not only with the limestone and the karst scenery, they also have a lot of river. So the river system, it connected the city to the Red River Delta, which is like a rice bowl of Vietnam. It's a economic region. So along the river, you can start rolling around the river and enjoying all the mountainous area. But you can also rolling inside the cave as well. The cave is always mysterious, so there are a lot of things to explore. So yeah, two things that you can do, either riding a bicycle or rolling the boat along the river. But most of them are like this. So I want to talk a little bit about this thing right here. So those are rice field, right? A lot of rice. The farmers plant them, and the harvest time is all year around these days. But the main season is from around November to January in this country. After that, they're gonna take a long break for the Lunar New Year. But right in the middle of the rice field, you will notice something. So can you see there's like a very thick area, and that thick part is actually a cemetery, which is, I know in the West it's kind of strange for you, but in Vietnam we literally bury our ancestors. We bury the one who passed away right in front or right in the middle of the rice field. And the belief is that the spirit of the one who passed away, they will take care for us. They will take care for our family. So you see, we got a lot of tombs along the rice field as well. And of course, the local people, they're gonna live near here. So there are a lot of villages around this area, and they could live behind the mountain. They could live in like a village where they have all the convenience.
So again, we want to say hello everyone. Hello Faye, hello Chris. Oh, hi Caroline. Oh, we heard that you got COVID, right? Oh, please take care.
Yes. Yeah. Good to see you, Caroline, actually. Hello, Chris. So yeah, hopefully we will catch the sunset, in this tour. Let's see how it goes. But this is amazing. Yes, it's an incredible place, Chris. You came home with it, I see. So let me perhaps show you a final look of the Karst scenery here. So all the Karst mountain that you are looking at, we call it Tam Cốc. So Tamcoc. Tam Cốc means three big cave. because you see with the Karst scenery, they're gonna have a cave in the bottom, and then we got like 3 mega cave below this mountain, and that's where the name come from. So most of the travelers, they tend to stay a little bit behind this area. So behind the mountain, they will have like a touristy area, almost a lot of homestays and hotels there. The tourists, they stay there and they will explore the area around this area. I'm sorry, they will explore this area. And now let's hop on the bike. Oh yes, have you been here, Caroline? Yeah, you've been to Ninh Binh, right? And for the tour today, I'm gonna show you Bích Động Pagoda. I'm not sure if you've been there before, but it's actually an ancient temple in the cave, and it's very special. But how are you feeling right now, Caroline, with the COVID? I hope it's not. I hope there are no strong symptoms that you have to endure. You spent 4 days here, I see. 4 days in Ninh Binh. Yeah, so folks, Caroline is our Australian friend, and she just spent, I think, a couple of weeks in this country, in Vietnam. Yeah, this is a good time to see the sunset. Oh, the reflection. Oh yes. Yeah, we all have that feeling, right? After a long travel, and then we have to back home. It's kind of like a little sad. But I'm glad that it's not that bad with, with the COVID. Oh, there's a dog. Dog right in the middle of the street. Oh, welcome back, Don. Welcome back. Do we have any questions so far? I think so far so good. So the word Ninh Binh is Ninh, N-I-N-H. Ninh means stability. I'm sorry, it's get very windy right now. Ninh means stability, and the word Binh, B-I-N-H, Binh means peace. So the name of the city is Peace and Stability, and it was named by our emperor, by the king of this country. This is actually an ancient city. It is the first capital of Vietnam. So this is the former capital of Vietnam. The first emperor, they founded the city in 1968, and it was a capital until 1010. So it was a capital for 41 years. And right now, actually, can you hear my voice when I speak? Yeah, I think it's very tricky, right? Because it's very windy. Oh, so far so good. I see. Lên xíu đi, bếp, lên xíu đi. I just talked something to Spring. Yeah, so now let's go and exploring this cave. Bếp lên xíu đi, trước cổng đi. My picture keep freezing. Is there anyone else having a problem? Yes, I think a lot of you have a problem with the Heygo app today. I can see that. Yeah, there are nothing that I can do. Because my signal is perfect, and and my phone is full of battery. So please try to refresh the page. I would recommend you to watch it on the web. I think the web is better than the app. So you see over there we have another cemetery, another tomb of somebody. And what we do now is we're gonna exploring this mountain. We will go inside the mountain, all right? And inside the mountain we got a cave. We're gonna exploring that cave. So come join us. Yeah. Hey go, come on. I hope they will fix this problem soon, but yeah, they should get some tech on it. I think I'm not sure if the other guys, if you experience the same problem like me. Yeah, I actually did a tour in the morning and everything is fine, you know. But yeah, I guess it could be very random, right? Sometimes it's like this. Oh, look at the scene here. Em hướng dẫn qua chị. So now we're gonna come inside this temple. It's surrounded by 5 different mountains, and each one of them have a different names actually. So the temple was built during the time of the city though as well. And the story is that the first emperor of Vietnam, his name is Đinh Bộ Lĩnh. Đinh Bộ Lĩnh. He stayed here. He chose the city to become a capital, and he would actually require the monk. You know, there was a lot of monk. They were traveling to all these mountains, all these Karst mountain, and they would actually travel here to find all the herbs and all the different leaf, other medicine for the royal family. So there was at that time. So I'm talking about 1968 AD. It was a long time ago. There was a lot of people wandering around this mountain. There was no temple yet, but the monks, when they traveling around this area, then a few of them, a few of them stop by and they feel amazed. They feel mesmerized by the beauty of this area. So they decided to build a monastery in the cave. It wasn't a temple yet. It used to be a monastery, a place only for the monk to stay, to meditate, and to have some quiet time. But eventually, one of our emperor, he decided to become a monk at the end of his life. And what happened is he came to this pagoda, he came to this ancient temple, and he decided to stay here. You see, because as an emperor, of course, there was a lot of upgrade, So the soldier and the worker also came here, and they slowly started to build a temple with it. So now I will take you inside the temple. And now, with any kind of ancient oriented architect in Vietnam, in Asia, you will see that we build a gate and we call this one Cổng Tam Quan. So Cổng Tam Quan is like a 3 doors big gate, and the idea is that the big gate over here is only preserved for the king and the queen. So it's only for the 2 of them, and the other 2 would be for anybody else. But now, of course, it's not like that anymore. Now everybody could come inside, and normally we walk through the middle way. So come inside. And you see that it went through a lot of... In 1968, there was a small monastery here. It's inside the cave. But it went through a lot of renovation and refurbishment. But take a look at the stele right here. So the stele actually mentioned the year of the renovation, 1994. And basically, they are building a new kind of rooms for the monk on the ground. So what I mean on the ground is we got 3 layers. We're going to show you the area of the monk on the ground floor. And then we're going to have a hike to the second layer to see a temple. And then we're going to reach the top, which is actually a cave. So that's what we're going to do today. And look at these words right here. You see lots of Vietnamese, right? So the only words that you have to notice is the 2, bích động. So the word bích, B-I-C-H, bích, it means green. And the word động, D-O-N-G, động is a cave. So green cave is the name of the whole temple. And green cave, bích động, is also the name of the whole cave and mountain complex as well. Now the word bích, I translate it as green. But it's not this kind of green, it's not like the green of the tree that you're seeing, but it's actually this color right here that I have a hard time finding the correct English word for it. So I use the word green, but I think a more suitable word would be turquoise. You know, it's like a turquoise color. And therefore, the name of the temple complex would be a turquoise cave. Yeah, emerald green turquoise. Yeah, if you have any other name, please let me know in the chat. Yeah, but the best I can find is turquoise for this cave, because the idea is when the monk come here, they say it's so beautiful. The monk went inside the cave, and he found out that the cave actually have this like shining turquoise color, and so yeah, that's it, the name. So Johnny said, "You're lucky. What stone is turquoise? I see. Oh, we got a lot of visitors today. And so it's a temple inside a cave, but it's getting popular these days, you know." Do we have any question or anything? Where are the monks? The monks is here, so we are on the ground floor right now, and it's not really a big pagoda. So if you come here, you only have to cover your shoulder. That was it. It's okay to wear shorts, but not too short, and make sure that you cover your shoulder. No, there are ladies here, a very older lady. She 85 already. She will sit here, and she will give you some sarong. The sarong is a piece of cloth, so you can, put it around your body. So this is a place for the monk. Yeah. So this is new. It's built in the 90s, 1992, 1994. So pretty new, compared to the age of the temple in 1968, right? And the current monks, along with the local, they live here, and they take care for this temple. But take a look. So on top of the limestone, right? And people, actually the local, can hike up to the peak to pick up some fruit and some leaf, some herbs as well for medicine. But pretty much, it's very hard to do that. And that's why the first emperor in Vietnam, they choose the city to become a capital. And they build a city though, because all the limestone, it functioned as a natural barrier, So there was no human traffic. And the only thing that you will see today, maybe some goats, they're gonna roam around the mountain. So this tree, you see, this is a persimmon. So in the pagoda, we grow a lot of things, right? And persimmon is one of them. It's nice actually. I love it. I love persimmon. I don't know if it gets popular in the West, but when the persimmon got ripened, it's gonna turn pink. And in Vietnamese, we call it trái hồng, right? Trái hồng is actually the pink fruit. The pink fruit is the name for persimmon in Vietnam. And it's very, very sweet. So yes. So let me show you the cave that we're gonna explore. Oh, a lot of greenery, and they have banana trees and jackfruit, and mandarin as well. So you see that? You see a cave. We're gonna go there. So we're gonna have a hike. It's a small hike, I think. If you come here, you will do for around 250 steps, which is not so bad, but it's a little bit steep though. But anyhow, we're gonna go and explore that cave. At last, it's working. So yeah. So for the folk who just come back to my tour again, welcome. All right. And right now we're gonna take a hike to pretty much to the top of the mountain. Yeah, so inside that cave is actually pretty creepy, actually. Even though as a temple, But I give you the warning. If I have the signal to show you, then you will see a lot of these. Those are the bats, right? There are a lot of bats inside the cave. But if I lose signal, inside the cave, I will run through the cave quickly, go to the top, and show you the ancient temple. So yeah, it's so peaceful right now. Right now it's almost 6 p.m. 6 p.m. wouldn't be the time where people go to pagoda anymore. Thank you, Caroline. Scooter. Everything is so marshy and ancient, the stones and everything. And suddenly you see a scooter. So we gotta let's go this way. Have you been here, Caroline, by the way? When you was in Ninh Binh? Please let me know. Dragon, right? Dragon is a stone dragon. And of course you always see them right in front of the temple. It's made by stones. So the carving is very intricate. But the thing I like about this dragon is it's got a very nice teeth. So you see the teeth. No, there's no teeth like this. But yeah, the teeth is marble, I think. But yeah, it's very intricate. What the stone sculpture to the right of the bike, please. Oh, I'm gonna show you. It's the same thing. So it's a lion. So according to the Chinese mythology, the lion. Yeah. So on the left and on the right, it's actually the same thing. The difference is that one of them, the one on the left here, is the male lion, and the one on the right is the female lion. Lion is not really a very, very powerful, scary animal. But here in the oriented culture, we see that the lion, they are like the dog, right? They take care for the place. They are our guardian. So take a look. It's beautiful. I always love looking at these, kind of ruined, marshy stone sculptures. They have a charm in it. Yeah. So lion, keep in mind that in the East Asian country, lion is like a dog instead of a scary animal, So coming to the first layer, did a lot of thought on backup. See. I stayed in Tam Cốc and went to Trang An for a 3 hour. Oh, I see, the 3 hour boat ride. Yeah, that's the activity that is very pleasant to do, right? The boat ride, 3 hours. But this is, a tree. But guess what? This is a jackfruit tree. But why is it special? It was here for more than 1 century already. So it's more than 100 years already. And it's so special that the monk, they will actually have a size, you see. Cây mít thế kỷ. It means 100 years, like a century jackfruit. They don't have any fruit right now. I don't think they can bear fruit anymore. It's a very old tree. But it's special because it's kind of like a bonsai as well. Because it's a plantation in a big like stone pot. So yeah. Oh, there's a lot of mango here and they drop, they drop down. Let me show you a mango tree right here. So the temple is special, right? This temple, it was built in 1740. 1740 is still pretty new, right? Compared to the original one in 1968. But 1740, one of another emperor in Vietnam, they also came here. And he decided to kind of upgrade. He built another temple in this area. So, oh no, it's not mango. I'm sorry. I have no idea. It looks like a pomelo. But we got some lotus here as well. And the lotus doesn't look that fresh anymore, So, yeah, I guess they are done with all the offering. And now they just leave them here. The jackfruit that you see. So let's take a look at display first before we go inside the temple. Those are tower, right? And tower is it's actually a little bit mysterious here as well, because in Buddhism, the tower we call it a stupa, and originally it looked like an oval shape, so it's looked round. It's have like a round shape. But eventually, when it comes to China, it's become like this. And the tower is actually a place that we bury the ashes of the monk right in the bottom. So you can see that it's function as a as a tomb, as a cemetery place, because all the ashes. Sometimes the body was buried underground the tower. But then the history is that the monks came and they actually stay around this area, so they make the tower become bigger and bigger, and they would have all the books and all the sutras inside the tower as well. But if you see something small like this, it belongs to the elder monk. So when they pass away, this is like a place for them, the place for their spirits. So yeah, it's you can see all the leaf and all the moshes around it. So yeah, this tower, it will be in 1740. So a few hundred years ago. And these days, the local will come. It's very old though. This is the incense burner. We're supposed to put some incense, But it seems like it's got abandoned for a long time and broken as well. But I see some money here too. Yeah, Vietnamese money. Thank you, Pom. Yeah, it is kind of like a tomb, but what is the sounds right here? Yeah, I just see something dropping. So, this is the tower, right? I'm sorry, this is the temple, and I cannot go inside. Actually, I tested before, and there are no signal inside. You know why? Because the architect is wood and it's so thick, so there are like many layers of wood. But what I can do is I can show you a little bit from the outside. I know that it's gonna be very choppy from your ends, probably, but the god that you're seeing on the right is like Taoist influence. So now Buddhism is like a fusion, right? A combination. So we got Buddhism, Taoism, and Confucianism, three religions together. So the figure that you see inside right there, the golden frame statue, they are different Confucius god and goddess. So they are god, but they are function as a warrior. They are the warlords that fight and protect this country. But then in the middle, the biggest and the most shining one is always statues of the Buddha. So let me zoom. All right, I cannot go inside, but I can zoom. So you can see the king. The king, our king. He used to stay in this pagoda, and people make a statue for him. I don't know if the local make it or he requests, people to make it for himself. But that's the statue of the king, of the emperor. And right on top of the emperor is statues of the Buddha. The Buddha is the prophet of Buddhism, right? He found out Nirvana, and that was 2,500 years ago. Do we have any questions so far, my friend? Why are there so many Buddhas? Well, there are many of them. Because the idea is that we try to visualize that. So that is not many actually. The pagoda that I showed you yesterday night, if you enjoyed that one, we literally have like 10,000 statues of the Buddha. The history is we come inside that. If you take a look at original Buddhism, a practitioner, a Buddhist, will visualize the image of the Buddha meditating under a Bodhi tree in the hope that they will speed up their spiritual process. They will get enlightenment or nirvana quicker. And in the temple, they tend to have a lot of, different statues. It's the same person, the Buddha is the same person, but they are the same different statues of the Buddha. So in a way, it's easy to visualize that, that image of enlightenment. So what is that fire, right? The fire is for the judge's money, and the fire is also for some of the leaf and the trash as well. But Vietnamese these days, we're offering just money. Just money is like paper money, you know, for our ancestors. And the monks, we burned all the just money in that. Yeah, so that's it for the fire. Rachel, does a different color of lantern have? Yes, in the past, it's only red color. And the red lantern is, they burn it in the hope that all the ghosts or the haunted spirits will go away. So that's it, like the creation, the history of the lantern in this part of the world. That's it. I don't know what is it actually, and it's a mysterious that you see they have a wooden plank, wooden sign. They said that this is like the holy mysterious object that we have no idea who built it. Probably in the 17th century, 16th century. We don't know what it is really. Somebody said that it looked like a bird. Someone said that it's supposed to be like a socks, you know, for the king, for the soldier. But that's actually the mysterious part of the pagoda. So red, the word red is like fire. It's powerful, and the lantern festival and the idea of lighting these lanterns is to chase away all the ghosts and all the bad spirits. And normally they do it at night. But these days, lanterns have many different colors. Mainly, during the history, lantern got a yellow color, and that's the color that you see in the royal family, in the city door. And the white lantern, they could light up in this area in spiritual place like pagoda or a Confucian Taoist temple, because the white is symbolize purity. I don't know much about the other one. Now, if you go to to a restaurant or touristic attraction, you see all kind of color. So they have like pink and orange and blue and everything. Oh, take a look at the roof. So even though, I mean, if you compare the age of this temple to the one on the peak, it's like a teenager, you know, like a young child. Because 1740, the other one is 968. But what we can admire and appreciate it, perhaps the way that people build a roof during that time. So we got like clay, clay, and so the motif is that it's supposed to have a shape of a phoenix. So 4 of them, right? We worship 4 of them in our country, 4 holy animal: the dragon, the phoenix, the turtle, and the unicorn. For the roof, we got a dragon. You see the dragon over there? Let me zoom. So that's the dragon. And you don't see the phoenix because the roof is supposed to have a shape of a phoenix. So we have like a pointy end. And the main material is clay. Clay, but they also use like a bark of a tree to stick them together. What is it? Wooden roof? No, this is clay, and the foundation or the columns and the interior is wood. The wood, it will be jackfruit and ironwood, and sometimes if it's basic, we also use bamboo as well. But bamboo is very weak compared to ironwood, you know. And yeah, so this is lotus, a symbol of transcendent. So take a look at. So I'm at another spirit house right now, because all these tower. So the higher I go, the older it gets, right? And the tower actually use it for for the elder monk. So in a way, it's like a cemetery almost. But it look beautiful. And those are those are like mountain that people can actually hike up. You see people are high up there to pick up all the herbs, and sometimes to catch the goats as well. Yeah, so everything is kind of abandoned because the vase, right? The vase is like for the flowers, for the lotus, I think. But now it's nothing. It's dry up. But it's nice looking. It's made of stones. So the stones here, imagine in the past people have to literally carry them on top, on top of the mountain to build a temple. So that's why it's so valuable. And the steps that we are about to hike right now, the monks actually they have to carve them. They carve them directly to the mountain. So it looks something like this. It's very imperfect, and some of them is very long, some of them shorter, and in general it tends to be steeper compared to the normal steps. This is what Ninh Binh is famous for, right? People come here for this, for all the limestone, and who know how long it was formed in this place for millions and millions of years already. And this is kind of like a gift for this country, It's a gift for our ancestors, that for sure. They use this one as a gate, as a protection for their people. And now people simply appreciate them for their mystery and beauty. So have you seen the movie King Kong before, any of you? If yes, please give me a thumbs up. Yes, Lynn. Caroline and Don as well, yeah. So you remember the first part, right? They came to like an island and I actually filmed it here. I think I talk about it many times, but we are so happy to see these things, because we watch a lot of Hollywood, and it's a very satisfying feeling to see that people actually come here to film the King Kong movies. So this is the place where he was born, and actually in the Hollywood movie, they call this one the Skull Island. They call Ninh Binh the Skull Island, which is it's not actually the best name to call a city, But I think the idea is because these motif, the limestone, sometimes you will see that they have a lot of holes like this, and these holes, if you look at them, it look a little bit like a skull. Yeah, I figured it out during my morning tour actually. So, my friends, right now we are pretty much go to the cave right now, and let me show you what it looked like. Oh, it's so beautiful here. Normally it's wet, so there are water dropping down all the time, But now I think for some reason it's dry up, and now I'm gonna go inside. Now what is Australian? What does it look like for you, this cave? Oh. More dead berry. No, not really. This is a temple though. So let me show you these steps over here. This is temple, so they don't bury the dead here. They don't bury the monk who passed away. But inside the cave is a large cave, so they use it to almost as a meditation hall. I think they spend some quiet time over there. But on the top of the mountain, you see two characters, and that's supposed to be Bích Động, right? The name of the temple. And you see, it's so special. Like I mentioned with you, like half of them literally is sticking out of the mountain, right? And the other half actually inside the cave. So I don't. One of the king as well, one of the emperor came here during around the 18th century, and he said that he actually said that this is the second most beautiful cave temple that he have ever witnessed. Second most beautiful temple that he have ever witnessed in the whole country. And of course, the first one that he The first beautiful one is this one right here. Is located in Hanoi. Hanoi, you know, the capital. They also have like a big cave, and inside there would be a temple, but it's more famous. It's almost like a very, very well-known area that all the Buddhists come there for their practice. This one is somewhat like a hidden gem, I think, even though nowadays you see more tourists. They kind of exploring, you know, and they come to this area. So the god, I will talk about that god in a couple of minutes, all right? But now what I do is I will go inside the cave. You know, let me show you through the wood. So it's nice, no? It's all wooden, iron wood. And, I don't think, yeah. So inside is also pretty much the same thing. Statue of the Buddhas and statue of one of the elder monk. But can we see the sunset over there? Yes, I'm planning to do that spring. So what I do now is, folks, I'm gonna go inside the cave. And because the cave, right? If I go inside the cave, I will lose you for maybe a minute. I will try to make it less than 1 minute. I will try to run through the cave and I will see you on top of the mountain, all right? So yeah, so that would be our plan. Right now, I will go inside the cave. You will lose me for around 1 minute. So please don't quit the tour, you know. Please be patient with us. And I will see you very, very soon. So, they're in a temple downstairs. So everything is so ancient. It's so beautiful to see. But, you know, this is actually the cave already. But you can see all the tiles and everything. Because people make it nice, right? For them to sit down and do the offering. Ban công đồng mẫu, this is the place where we worship a goddess. Because Vietnamese, we are, you know, we are matriarchal country. We only worship like a female, a feminine deities. And we see her as like the goddess of mercy, like Huang Yin. So, I'll see you very, very soon. I'll see you very, very soon, all right? Hello. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. So, welcome back. I just ran through, okay. And, you know, I'm sorry I can't show you that park, but it's like this, right? So there are tons of bats inside the cave, and they're making very creepy noises, like rats, you know. And if you go to this area, keep in mind that all the bats, it won't bite you, but it's annoying. They gonna drop all their poops on the ground, and so it's very stinky, very slippery. So be careful when you go inside the cave. Don't run like me. Absolutely, don't do that. You know. Really, you can hear them in the background, Rachel. Yeah, all the bats. Yeah, but cave, you know, they love cave, right? So it's their home. Oh, it's getting dark already. Now it's around 6:30 p.m. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you, Helen, for the tip. And right now we're gonna hike to the top of the mountain, pretty much the top, the highest peak, to see the original temple. Alright. So take a look at these holes. There's holes in the limestone, and it looked like skulls and human faces. But inside the cave there's a temple, and imagine that there would be statue of the Buddha, of the Buddha and of different deities. So this is what inside the cave look like. You see 3 of them. The main one is the Buddha, and the other 2, they're supposed to be the Luhan or the Arhat, and they are like the loyal student of the Buddha. They are to achieve enlightenment, but they choose to stay with the master. So let's do maybe 40 steps, I think, to the top. I'm sorry I might lose my breath a little bit, but beautiful. Now we are here. Is there light inside? No, there's no light, Junior. So it's a little bit spooky, I would say, especially at this time. You have to turn on your flashlight. But maybe in the future they have some. There a little light, with the temple. When you go inside, you see a little light. But eventually, it gets very dark. So please enjoy the sky. There's not much thing that I can show you down there because it's all tree bushes. But you see what things look like. A UNESCO heritage site. But the thing is, like, Ninh Binh is very popular these days, right? But I would say it's still very hidden at the same time, because the tourists, they tend to do very specific activities. So most people would take a rolling boat, a boat ride, which is very beautiful. But then places like this, it was, I see this place as a hidden gem, because not a lot of foreigners, like you don't see like tons and tons of foreigners here. And the history is, well, the monk, when he discovered this place, he built this place. He built a monastery on the top of the mountain. Not really the top. I mean, if we hike to the top, it will take us another 15 minutes, I guess, like 10 minutes. And the peak is right there, right? The peak of the mountain is right there. Some of the locals, they could come there as well. But this is the highest temple. And the oldest as well. This is the oldest. So what happened is, on the left and right, we will worship 2 other deities. You can see this is a very special fruit that we have. This is what we call Phật thủ, right? Phật thủ is the Buddha hand fruit. And then we got a touch of Taoism, the symbol of yin and yang. And this is a Taoist god. So he is a god of prosperity. Prosperity, what he does, he will give us all the money and, all the wealth that we wanted. And then we got the other figure. The other figure would be this gentleman here. He is thổ địa in Vietnamese. And again, the same fruit that we used to offer him, you see. Phật thủ, the Buddha hand fruit. But then the deities here is thổ địa, the god of the earth. So he's gonna take care for the harmony of the family, make sure that, we don't fight. There's no drama among ourselves and among all the family members. But the most important one, the one that the monk built, is this one. So inside this temple, it's getting so dark right now. Oh, I cannot see anything anymore. What to do? What to do? What to do, Spring? And there's a bell. This is ancient bell as well, so they're gonna ring a bell, and it's like their daily ritual. They're gonna ring this bell for meditation. You can be Buddhist and worship. Yes, in a way, Buddhist is a very flexible religion, I would say. We celebrate Christmas as well, and we can do pretty much whatever we want. But I'm sorry, it gets too dark. But inside is supposed to be a statue of Guang Yin. And I guess that a lot of you have seen Guang Yin before. She is the goddess of compassion, the goddess of mercy. And we worship her in this country as well. So we got a golden statue of Guang Yin inside. And of course, he's the incense burner. So that was about it for the tour today, my friends. Thank you for coming. And like usual, I really appreciate your time. Thank you for spending 45 minutes, an hour with us today. And I wish you God bless in whatever you do in life, all right? And I wish you got all the prosperity and all the luck as well. And please enjoy your beautiful day. Enjoy your Monday morning. Your Monday, I think this is around noontime for most of you. So if you are new to us, if you are new to our tour, then we are here in Spring. And you can save our ebook. We got an ebook. We got 2 of them actually. So you can click on our bio. And you can save them for the information. That was about it. Once again, a big thank you for joining, and I will see you very soon in our next tour. All right. Until next time. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you, Adam. So many mosquitoes sucking my leg. If you come here, please bring all the spray, all right? And this is like the cliff. Let me just walk around for 1 minute and I will end the tour. All right. right. See you, everyone. Have a lovely, lovely day.